All right, shalom, shalom, yashala. First and foremost, I want to give all honor, glory, and infinite praises to the Heavenly Father, Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahushai, Bahasham, Recha Kodash. Double honor to the apostles, bishops, and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and salutations to like scattered abroad, pushing this truth in sincerity. May Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahushai, Bahasham, Recha Kodash, Barakdam, to Zaquanium, Wa'akim, Wa'kwaf. You know, your elders, your brothers, your sisters, the hopeful elect out the labor and keeping the commandments to the best of your ability, giving diligence to make your calling and election sure. And of course, keeping faith in Heavenly Father Yahweh and His beloved Son, our Lord and our Savior and our King, Yahweh Shai HaMashiach, in these last days and these perilous times that we are living in. This is Brother Pashai Bon Yasha. I'll just be a quick lesson through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashim Shai on the revival of Rome. All right, President Trump and the New World Order. Okay, a technocracy. All right, the Fourth Industrial Revolution. All right, the charagma of the beast, all right, which is the mark of the system. All right, the image, the beast itself, understanding these prophecies concerning, you know, the revival of the Roman Empire, the ancient Roman Empire, man. All right, the Greco-Roman Empire. And what's happening today in these last days, man, oh man. All right, you got Donald Trump, all right, recently speaking of the WEF, and it seems like he wants to spearhead, all right, the New World Order agenda. You got Klaus Schwab's and these different characters, you know, that wants to bring forth major culling, all right, major death and calamities and cyber attacks and things of that nature to bring forth the NWO, all right. But we know within, you know, the elites and within the different, you know, puppets of the elites, all right, because those you see on a day-to-day basis, they're puppets, all right. They're controlled. They're what's the word I'm looking for? They're the face, okay. But it's infighting. They want to, you know, certain groups want to spearhead it, and Trump is basically saying, listen, America through me, all right, is gonna spearhead this thing. All right, I remember even Joe Biden said, I'm gonna read the precept in Revelation 13 chapter. You gotta understand, you know, to America, to the, you know, to the world, you know, the average peon really believes that they hate each other. Joe Biden, Donald Trump, right wing, left wing, all right, red states, blue states, which the inhabitants of those states, yeah, but the actual, you know, president, all right, the Republican and Democrat, all right, they're literally two wings of the same bird, or two sides of the same coin. Because even Joe Biden said a couple years ago that there's going to be a new world order out there, but we have to be the ones to lead it, talking about America.
Time when things are shifting, there's going to be a new world order out there, and we've got to lead it. And we've got to unite the rest of the free world in doing it. So anyway.
Okay. Now we know we see Donald Trump is in office and he's making a lot of different moves, you know, that would bring forth a technocracy. All right. Not too long ago, he mentioned I had it lined up. Let me see how exactly I was worded. Yeah. He said haul out the guillotine, Trump says in a fundraising email. And this was back in June 12th, 2024, before he got elected, you know, to be the president of America, also known as Babylon the Great, which is also known as Rome, also known as Sodom and Egypt. I remember those different, you know, names, you know, for what's today being called America. All right, which America, go back to the word myrrh or mar, which means bitter. All right, bitterness. Okay, and there's a book that came out like 1906. All right, in the 1900s. You know what I'm saying, if I'm not mistaken, late 1800s, early 1900s, called The Last President. It's a Barron Trump, the Barron Trump collection. I did a lesson on it, you know, a while back, a couple months ago, but I'm not going to need to put it up. But the Barron Trump collection, in one of the final books, is called The Last President. And there's these different collections about a kid named Barron Trump, which Donald Trump's son name is Barron. All right, Barron Trump. And the person that guides him in these different journeys is a man named Don. Get the word Donald. All right, and a Don, like you got Don Maroney, Don Falcone from Gotham. All right, Don is, let me get to the exact meaning. It's like a let me see something. 1 second. A crime boss. All right, especially in the mafia. All right, so and they're literally grooming Trump to be like into a crime boss, like into a dictator. Okay, and this is Rome all over again. Different Caesars are back, different prominent figures that was during that time are back. Okay, and that's why, you see Elon Musk, he was, happy, like, he was happy like a kid at a birthday party. I was watching the brothers, man. He was excited, man, to go there and say that speech and throw up the Roman salute. See, a lot of people saw that salute and took it back, to the Nazi thing of their nature, but it goes further than that. Because remember, those Germans are still Edomites. That's why their symbol was the eagle. Okay, that salute goes further back. Okay, it goes back to the ancient Roman Empire, showing you that these are the same guys back. Okay, and Elon Musk is spiritual because he, if you have a spiritual, discernment, he launched Neuralink in 2016 of, I think, June 12th. That's when Trump became the president-elect. All right, of course, in November of 2016. That's heavy. And we know 2017, 2021, he was president because that's when Joe Biden got inaugurated in 2021 until now, to 2025, 4 years later. Now Trump is back again in office and Elon Musk is right next to him all the time. Okay, and he's setting up these different, can we go into the word technocracy? It's like a social system or system of government in which people with scientific or technical knowledge have a lot of power and influence. That's Elon Musk, Mark Zuckerberg, Jeff Bezos, these different characters like that, even Bill Gates, so Microsoft, but now he's on a like he acting like he a doctor or some shit with Vanessa's and all of this, right? But in any event, it also, you go into the word itself, techno, technology, cracy, I think means to rule, like the technocracy, I think the rule of tech. I could be mistaken, and I could go into the Edamon online, but yeah, that's what they want though. They trying to catch up to China, to Moab. All right, but they want to do this starting in America, but then globally. See, America is an experiment. Okay, that's why they call this place the New World, because this is where they came to build their corporation, the United States of America, USA, under Satan's authority. All right, and they want to spread it throughout the four corners of their, agenda of the New World Order. This is really talking about the elites, and they set up different figureheads to be the public face, but they're the ones behind the doors really calling all the shots. So they got the Americans in a trick bag. But in any event, we're witnessing we witnessed the revival of the Roman Empire, and we're witnessing, them really about to fully bring forth their image, all right, which is ultimately the New World Order. All right. So what we're gonna do is get right to it through the Spirit. First, let's get Isaiah the 19th chapter. All right. Now, let's go into the burden of Egypt, but we know the modern day Egypt is America, pursuant to Revelation 11 chapter and verse 8. All right, that great city, we're talking about Babylon the Great, which we should all know. We know it's a lot of new listeners, but Babylon the Great in the Holy Bible is talking about America. All right, St. John the Revelator was prophesying of America. All right, see, understand this. The prophets saw the different empires to reign and to rule. All right, Daniel saw the full beast. Then he saw a little horn that came out. What was that little horn? America. Okay, and then that, because he said it plucked up the three before him. Spanish, the French, and Great Britain. All right, then he starts speaking great things. This country has a proud spirit to it. All right, and Esau, this is an Edomite nation. Okay, and so Daniel saw it. Isaiah, okay, Jeremiah, okay, Zechariah, St. John the Revelator. all right, amongst others as well. But in any event, this going to the Egyptian against Egyptian, going to American versus American, be a civil war in this country. All right, now what's it? Isaiah 19 verse 4, straight to the point. And the Egyptians will I give over into the hand of a cruel Lord. And some from the apostles, others on down, brothers speculating that cruel Lord could be Donald Trump, because we're hasted in the coming of the Lord Yahweh Shah. We watching the prophecies, and it makes sense that he'll be the last president. Like I mentioned earlier, even that book that came out, I didn't mention what the guy's name was that made that book. All right, I believe his name was what was his dude name? Oh yeah, Sister the Brave Slakia. By Ingersoll Lockwood. All right, but in any event, he wrote that like I said, the late 1800s, early 1900s. All right, and he foretold of a last president, which shows you when you go into Elon Musk, when Trump got a president-elect, you had the 69.6 or 60, I think 60.9%, whatever, it was 66 at the end of the day, causeth stigma, right? The number of this beast. He posted on his Twitter, the X platform, and said the prophecy has been fulfilled. And I see him so close to Trump, throwing up the Roman salute. All right. So this, Esau, things are planned. I forgot who said this quote. Things, and let me see. If anything happens in let me see. No coincidence in politics. Something like that. Someone said. What was it? Franklin D. Roosevelt. In politics, and let me read the quote. It says, "In politics, nothing happens by accident. If it happens, you can bet it was planned that way." All right. It's one of the demonic presidents, Franklin D. Roosevelt. All right. So he said in politics, nothing just happens by coincidence. It's planned to happen that way. Okay. Bear with me, y'all. Let me see something. Let me see. Looking something up. Bear with me. Okay. So in any event, reading on, Isaiah 19 verse 4, and the Egyptians will I give over into the hand of a cruel Lord, and a fierce king shall rule over them, say the Lord of hosts. Right? Read this chapter, it goes into civil war. Okay, it goes into the Lord giving the Egyptian over to a cruel Lord, a fierce king. See, Trump is just a president, but he has the mentality like he want to be a dictator, and it's like they groom him to be a dictator. Okay, and he wants to be on the spearhead, the New World Order. He wants to be the face of it. I remember Babylon, America, no matter if it's blue state, red state, right wing, left, they both want to rule and lead the New World Order. Like I mentioned, even Joe Biden said that himself. You read the rest of this chapter on down, it goes to Judah being the terror, all right, us getting our heritage back in this land, go to the AHLAYAH Yahweh Shah's return, right? So we if you link these precepts with other scriptures, you'll understand that here in these last days, there will be a cruel Lord set up, okay, in the land of Babylon the Great, also known as Egypt, also known as Sodom, also known as Assyria, also known as what is called today America, the USA. Okay, so knowing that, let's get ready to the 13th chapter now. Matter of fact, let's get Daniel first. Daniel 7, it shows the point, verse 7. And after this I saw in the night visions, and behold, a fourth beast. So Daniel seen the fourth beast. We all know the fourth beast is the Roman Empire. It's a dreadful and terrible and strong exceedingly, and had great iron teeth. Iron represents, of course, strength. Teeth is like the power. You have like certain animals that their power and it's in their teeth. That's how they hunt, take down. So this beast had iron teeth. It was very strong. Okay, because the Roman Empire, their army was exceedingly strong. Okay, and fierce says it devoured and break in pieces and stamped the residue with the feet of it. Okay, the way they ruled. Okay, and set up different taxes, and it says, and it was diverse from all the beasts that were before it. Because in the book of Maccabees, the Senate. All right, you have something called the Romus Populatus. I can't remember the exact term. Basically mean, Roman, the people, and the Senate. Okay, sound along those lines. Which, that's where you got America. Well, remember, read on in the verse 30 chapter. I don't want to jump the gun, but in any event, other nations dealt with monarchs, kings, and then their sons. Then of course you had those that tried to overthrow and murder the heir so they could get up. But it was really a monarchy. All right, but they had a voting system, different Caesars. But you had certain Caesars that wanted to become dictators. They wanted to just rule, and they, some, that's why a lot got put to death, things of nature. And one of those Caesars, back in those times was Nero. All right, and Nero, he did a lot of different things, and one of the most important things he did was burn down Rome and blame the Christians, those that followed the anointed, the Israelites that followed Yahushua, okay, back in his time. And we believe through the Spirit, some from the apostles on down, that Nero is Donald Trump in their reincarnation, if you could receive it. Okay, their looks is alike. Okay, and we see the persecution coming because Trump is backing the small hats, and this system he's setting up. Us that follow Yahushua in true sincerity are totally against it. Okay, so the persecution, there's probably a lot of things happening. It says, and it had 10 horns, 10 ancient vassal states. Okay, the Anglo-Saxons, I think I wrote it down. I can't remember all the off top. I ain't gonna lie. Let me see, Daniel 7. Anglo-Saxons, France, the Vandals, Ostrogoths, Alamones, Visigoths, Burgundians, Lombards, Suevi, and Heruli. All right, those are ancient vassal states, which basically a vassal state is a country that's like basically under the rule of a more powerful state, okay, which is Rome, and they pay tribute and things of nature for in return for different eternal affairs, things of nature. But in any event, the modern day 10 horns will be the Belgium, Denmark, France, Italy, Luxembourg, Netherlands, Greece, Spain, and Portugal, which are one, England and Ireland, which are one, plus Germany. Those are the original members of the EU. Okay. Now reading on, verse 8, it says, and I considered the horns, and behold, there came up among them another little horn, America, before whom there were 3 of the first horns plucked. Those 3 was Great Britain, the Spanish, and the French. You got the Revolutionary War, the French-American War, and you had, I think it's the French and Indian War, but you had British colonies, British, I think it's Spanish-American War, but I know it's one where they had like Gadites fighting alongside both. You know what I'm saying? Something along those lines. But in any event, yeah, because 13 colonies want to control. Okay, they want to start their own thing. But let's read on. It says, and behold, in this horn were the eyes like the eyes of a man, and a mouth speaking great things, his pride. He so eat him. All right, and you see with Donald Trump, his inauguration speech, he was speaking a lot of proud things, going to Mars. Okay, amongst a lot of things, he was saying a lot of different things that shows forth their pride. Okay, that takes me to the 13th chapter, which we're going to go into the revival of the Roman Empire. It just tells you right here, Romans 13. We're going to search to the point, right? Verse 11. And I beheld another beast cometh up out of the earth, and he had 2 horns like a lamb. 2 horns, which is 2 political parties, Republican and Democrats. The ancient Roman Empire had something called the plebeians and patricians. All right, a lamb we all know is a meek, a lowly animal, beautiful. All right, but it says, and he spake as a dragon. The word in the Greek for dragon is Draco. And Trump is pushing, hail out the guillotines. The different his tactics leading to deporting the migrants is getting the minds of the masses acceptable to military presence. They're in handcuffs and it's getting crazy. Okay. Well, yeah, so draconian laws. So they're getting ready to push a lot of draconian laws. Remember, he got the Stargate AI.
My friend Masa Yoshi's son, and CEO of OpenAI, and I would say the by far the leading expert based on everything I read, Sam Altman. So that's great that you're coming in together. That's a massive group of talent and money. Together, these world-leading technology giants are announcing the formation of Stargate, So put that name down in your books, because I think you're going to hear a lot about it in the future. A new American company that will invest $500 billion at least in AI infrastructure in the United States, and very, very quickly, moving very rapidly, creating over 100,000 American jobs almost immediately. This monumental undertaking is a resounding declaration of confidence in America's potential under a new president. Let me be a new president. I didn't say it, they did. So I appreciate that, fellas. But it'll ensure the future of technology. What we want to do is we want to keep it in this country. China is a competitor and others are competitors. We want it to be in this country, and we're making it available. I'm going to help a lot through emergency declarations, because we have an emergency. We have to get this stuff built. So they have to produce a lot of electricity, and we'll make it possible for them to get that production done very easily at their own plants if they want, where they'll build at the plant, the AI plant, they'll build energy generation, and that will be incredible. But it's technology and artificial intelligence, all made in the USA. Beginning immediately, Stargate will be building the physical and virtual infrastructure to power the next generation of advancements in AI, and this will include the construction of colossal data centers, very, very massive structures. I was in the real estate business. These buildings, these are big, beautiful buildings, are going to employ a lot of people. And physical campuses and locations currently being scouted nationwide. They're making their choices of locations. I think they have their choice.
Okay, a gate is like something that, of course, leads you somewhere. It's like a pathway. Okay, and I thought about stars being like, celestial. Okay, and we know the AI, artificial intelligence. Intelligence goes into also goes to the word demon. All right, artificial, artificer. All right, which is not real. So the artificing, and basically a vessel for demons to dwell. Okay, so the celestial gateway, are they saying they're going to lead a path to demons to, it's a lot going on. All right, but they're going to push a lot of draconian laws. They talking about curing cancer through a Vanessa. It'll be a personal Vanessa for you specifically. Okay, and we all watch I Am Legend, so it's a lot that's happening right now. It's a lot. It's a lot, right? But they're getting ready to push draconian laws and legislations. That's Isaiah the 10th chapter, the unrighteous decrees. Let's read on. It says, and he exerciseth all the power of the first beast before him. I just read it in the 7th chapter. Remember, you had the Roman Empire, the fourth beast, and then you had another horn that come up right after that, which is going to America. So when you go into history, it jumps. You got the Roman Empire, they fell. Then you had something called the Holy Roman Empire. All right, but at the end, but they could, that was Jake, but they continue in the stead of ancient Rome, as far as the way they ruled and governed, is things of nature. So once they fell from that time to the Renaissance, it's roughly 1,000 years. Revelation 20th chapter. Okay, and then that's when they started the rebirth. Okay, now they started coming back into power slowly but surely. Started taking down the northern kingdom here, in the land of America. All right. Slowly but surely taking down the southern kingdom, bringing over here. That's prophecy, Jeremiah 15:33. We're all going to be oppressed together in this landmass. In any event, now we have what's known as America. Right? So this is the other horn that come. There's a lot of history in this thing. Right? But we look at America, they exercise all the power of the first beast. So we look at America as literally a spitting image of ancient Rome, but just with more technology, more advancements, more understanding and knowledge. Okay, it's Rome with Wi-Fi. Understand this, man. So, because you got Colosseums, you got the bread and circus. All right, you got us back, the Israelites, those that believe in Yahushua. Okay, you got gladiator games, MMA, boxing. All right, UFC was MMA, even sports, basketball, football. All right, soccer. All right, this is Rome all over again. All right. Oh yeah, even the money system. Rome started, basically Rome inflated their own money in a way, giving, I forgot exactly what they did. They did something with the coin. It wasn't real silver, basically. You know what I'm saying? And Esau today, same thing with the fiat currency. This is not backed by no commodity, not even oil. This is probably a little bit still, but that treaty is done, right? So he exiled all the power of the first before him. It says, and called it the earth, and them which dwell therein to worship the first beast, whose deadly one was healed. So they pushed forth the philosophies and ideologies of ancient Rome throughout the whole world. They settled the nation through her whoredoms. Name the 3rd chapter. Okay. It says whose deadly wound was healed. So they died. It was wounded as unto death, but now they healed. Remember, they fell, but now they're back. They got reborn. They got, they had a deadly wound almost out of the game, but it healed up. And now they came back. And it came back stronger. Okay? Well, not really the army. Because now they partly strong, partly broken. You got to think about Daniel's 2nd chapter as well. Just thought about that. All right? But as far as, technology, yeah. All right? And different things they achieved. Ancient Rome didn't achieve. Right? But it says, but that's really going to the nations too, partly strong, partly broken. All right? Some nations are stronger than others in their alliance. European nations, of course, are some weak in in their military. Others are real strong. But in any event, it says, and he doeth great wonders, so that he make a fire come down from heaven on the earth and inside of men. The atom bomb. I think they call it a little boy. You know what I'm saying? That time, Hiroshima, Nagasaki. And now they got nuclear arsenal, nuclear weapons, right? It says, and to see with them that dwell on the earth by the means of those miracles, which he had power to do in the sight of the beast, saying to them that dwell on the earth that they should make an image to the beast. So that image is the Roman Empire being revised, but through the New World Order. All right. And they've been planning this, I believe, since 1776. That's on the back of the dollar bill. That's what they're on the back of the dollar bill proves that just Egypt, they had the pyramid, the all-seeing eye. Okay. They got Anuk Coeptes, Lucifer, God, has favored our undertakings, which is the enterprise, Job. Look at that in Job, I think 20th chapter. But he also got Novus Ordo Sacrum, the new order of the ages. And you got Latin numerals, that's 1776, which is May Day, May 1st, when one of the Rothschilds commissioned Adam Weishaupt to fund and start the Illuminati, the illuminated ones. Okay? So it says, which had a wound by a sword and did live, and he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many as do not worship the image of the beast should be killed. So that's literally people being put to death. Because how you can see the signs. Trump holding the guillotines, Elon Musk right by his side. Elon Musk is forwarding the brain C-hip with the neural links linking your nerves with technology. And he already put it in different people. And they literally control things they control the computers, technology with their brain. But guess what? Soon that computer gonna be controlling their mind. I think Edomite had a dream like that too. Edomite had a dream and he was getting controlled, man. By the chip, by the charagma. That's also in the movie Implanted. Also another movie. I always forget the name of this fucking movie. I'm looking it up. Man controlled by AI movie. Upgrade, right? Upgrade, man. Okay, and Trump talking about Stargate AI, Elon Musk with the chip. They go hand in hand, man. Right? And Elon Musk back in 2014 said we're summoning the devil or demon with artificial intelligence. Remember, artifice, intelligence, that literally means demon. Okay? Stargate, gateway, pathway for celestial, which is them demons are celestial, heavenly. Okay? It's about to get crazy. Verse 16. And he calls of all the heathens going to America. Who spearhead America? Trump. Now, all right, being Esau, Edom, all right? He calls of all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond. We do believe he's the last president. He has to be. It makes sense. That's why he's back in office. He calls of all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a charagma. The word there is M-A-R-K, but the Greek word is charagma, a mark branded upon horses. All right, a graven work, idolatrous images. All right, that's going into the R for D. All right, that's going into the NFC, C-hip. All right, the root word for charagma is chirax, which you get the delivery system, the syringe, palisade, right? The root word for Turax is grapho, with the word, graph. Where's the graph hold? Your data, which is what? The writings. All right, your medical information, your background information, your ID. All right, your W-2 forms, your work history, whatever. All in that inside of the chip. In their right hand or in their foreheads, whether for foreheads, metapon, metaverse. That's what Mark Zuckerberg is up there. He's assembling those in the realm of scientific and technical advances. Elon Musk, Mark Zuckerberg, Jeff Bezos. All right, he's telling Klaus Schwab, listen, we can be the ones to spearhead this, man. Okay. So yeah, metapon, metaverse, augmented reality. So it can be a technocracy, man. So it's the revival of the Roman Empire, Trump, and it's the new world order they have envisioned, for the future. It says, and that no man might buy or sell, meaning you won't be able to be a part of society. If you can't buy or sell, you an outcast. All right, because this can be a new form of currency. It will be digital currency. The elders and doubtless, Yashwamba and AHLAYAH, did a lesson. I'm still, watching it. Entitled "The Digital Renaissance." Right? This will be a digital renaissance. Everything digital. No tangible cash, no tangible gold nor silver. They've been done with that. The gold and silver is in votes. I'll be surprised how many people you really think got gold in their crib right now. Real gold and real silver. You get you win a gold medal at the Olympics. They was giving it. It's not gold. It was deteriorating. It was rusting. It was brass. It's it was high iron, inferior metals. But in any event, you won't be able to buy or sell, because this would be the new form of currency, man. And if you don't say that he that had the charagma, unless you have the charagma, or the name of the beast, or name of his name, that's all tied with it. Okay, and we know his name is going to read verse 18. Here's wisdom. Let him that have understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man. Esau Edom, this is his number, his favorite number. He loves it. It's in every barcode. Okay, it's in everything he do and attach himself with. Okay, because he's satanic. It says in his number 603 Chi Sty Stigma. Stigma is very important to go into as well when you look it up. All right, so to prick, to stick, i.e. stizzle. All right, those that will basically brand themselves with the mark of their master or of their God. See, so that's why those that take the charagma and get down with this technocracy and get down with this, this new world order, all right, the one world government and the one world currency being digital, all right, they're all gonna destroy your ass, man. See, we looking forward to staying upon the Holy One of Yasha Allah. We're gonna rely on Yahweh Bashim Al-Shah to guide us during these times, but everyone else a majority, because you're gonna have infighting. All right, you have a lot of bucking up. I say in the 15th chapter, when it goes, they will not care about the legitimate government. We get that, I think, in the GNTD. All right, sedition among men. There'll be a lot of bad things happening, but people, you have some people bucking up, but a lot gonna give in because they're gonna be deceived to give in, and they're gonna get tired of the chaos. They're gonna want to just get back to a quote unquote normal life. That because right now Esau made everything so comfortable for everybody that once a chaotic situation happens, it's gonna happen soon enough. The one I do the lesson, I had a dream this last night. It was crazy. Told the brothers about it. Made do a lesson on it through the spirit of Payal Bashim Al-Shah. You know what I'm saying? The brother alluded that it could have been an EMP attack. I may bring it out, Lord willing, my next lesson. But in any event, a chaotic situation, they could bring forth the order at K, or one of their models. All right? So this is the revival of the Roman Empire. All right? The deadly wound was healed. When you get down to the second chapter, it lets you know about the legs of iron being a Roman Empire, but there's another one right after that. You have the toes, which is the NATO and the EU, this beast system set up today, ran by Esau Edom. All right, Donald Trump now being the last president, he wants to spearhead the new world order. All right, so that's really all I have through the spirit of Payal Bashim Al-Shai. I just want to do something quick. So in closing, giving all honor, glory, and infinite praises to Heavenly Father, Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, SHAQADAN. Double honors to the apostles, bishops, and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and salutations to Lord God of the broad pushing His truth.